guy behind me that came out at the same time, same area I did, and I just saw him do it again. He turns left back there, and then he turns right, so he comes out a little bit further north from me, and no stoplights, and he gets out on the street. That's probably the faster way to do it, especially since we just hit this red light. He probably got further than me, probably, but I don't want to go through neighborhoods like that. I don't like that. This is a pretty wide main road. Those roads he cuts through are much more narrow. Look at those lights. My loves ice cream. Yeah, the roads he cuts through are much more narrow. And there's probably cars all down the sides and shit. In fact, I know there are. I just don't want to do that shit. It's not that big a deal. I don't give a fuck. I learned a long time ago, don't be in a fucking hurry. You're gonna make mistakes, especially driving. There's no point in fucking... I think I slowly started down this path when I did driving school in fucking Bellevue. Because guys, like, pay attention. If you're one of those people that's always, going around people and zipping up and getting ahead and shit and passing people and all that, pay attention to the red lights. You'll start seeing these people you're passing. You'll start seeing them almost all the time. Because the way traffic lights and all that's designed, you're pretty much stuck with the same group. It's just how it is. So I started paying attention because I was a zippy driver. And almost always, like, I had like a piece of paper on my truck after that, on my dash. And once I had to split into two halves. And on one side I put, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, you put a dash through, whatever that's called, tick marks or whatever it's called. I had one side for when I did pass people and not see them again, and one side for when I saw them again. At an exit, at a stop sign, at a red light, something like that. The side where I didn't see him again, I think it had like 6. Like a group of 5 and then 1. And then the side that I see him again, it was just fucking full. And I'm like, all right, I get the point. I get it. I just didn't believe it. I thought it would average out and they'd be somewhat similar. Not at all. Not at all similar. Not at all. And it was just stress and fucking dangerous, all kinds of shit. And then when I moved, like, it slowly got better, but then I started getting super stressed out and shit. When I was down here, I was mondo stressed out, which I don't ever say. And I was just getting road rage, and it was all bad. It was all bad. So then at one point, I just, I don't give a fuck. Like the teacher said in Bellevue in fucking 99, I think it was. He was like, just, if it takes you 15 minutes to get there usually, take 25. Take 30. Take double the time. Like, you may get there really early, but you won't. It doesn't matter. You don't have to speed. You don't have to go around people and zigzag through traffic. Just go. And I don't go that early. If it takes 25 minutes to get there, I'll take 45. I'll give myself 10 minutes. I don't double it. Have I ever been 10 or 20 minutes late because of traffic? Very, very rarely. Yes, but very rarely. These days, I try to go there early, and that's even better because, I want to get there at 7, and even if I'm 20 minutes late from 7, I'm still an hour and 40 minutes early. Like, I go in so early, there's no possible way. There's no fucking way that traffic could ever be as bad as I'd be late. All the interstates could blow up, and I could take the back roads and still get there with an hour to spare. Back roads with all the bad luck in the world to get all the red lights, still an hour. And it's the most relaxed shit ever. I don't care. It's no stress. And these days, I'll take all the stress relief I can get. So, a few weeks ago, I just recorded this to say this story. A few weeks ago, maybe it was only 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Maybe it's only a week ago. But a few weeks ago, we came to realize who the head honcho on site was going to be. It was pretty much, you know, it was kind of alluded to that was going to be the case, but it was pretty set in stone not too long ago. And him and I were talking after work one day. No, he pulled me in the office for a meeting one morning because I had heard a rumor that I was going to be doing a job that I was not going to be good at. And I was like, I really don't think I'm the one to choose for this. Like, I'll do it, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of these customers are going to be a lot more angry than they were when they called in to begin with. Because I'm not the one to fucking ask for discounts and shit. I'm not the one to give fucking credits for no reason. And I know a lot of these customers call in expecting that. And the people that are making the decisions right now don't do that. But we had one for a little over a year that would just throw credits. Just make it rain credits and all the complaining customers. I don't know why. I think he came from a very retail, food service type mentality where you got someone mad, you just throw fucking coupons at them. Just throw gift cards. Make it rain gift cards. They'll come back. You do better next time. I think he had that mentality. But he cost us many thousands of dollars. I'm not exaggerating. He literally cost us many, many thousands of dollars. Are you getting over again, bro? Oh, you have your right turn signal on and you switch lanes to a left lane. Okay, now you're back. What the fuck you're doing? So this new guy, this new manager, we were talking. And, you know, during the conversation, I was thinking, you know, this is the new boss, I guess. So, better catch him up on shit. There's a lot of shit that, you know, only, you know, previous bosses knew. And there was stuff I had questions on that never got resolved on previous bosses. People need to be watching. We need to know what's going on with this shit, because I was involved with it, and now it's just doesn't exist anymore as far as I know. So I was like, you know, what's going on with this wire issue and the dock plate, and what's going on with the fucking cameras and all this shit. And my warehouse guy has said since he started, wow, you guys almost crashed. He's been saying consistently since he started that he's only going to be here through the rest of the year. So make sure we keep the position listed so we keep getting resumes. So I went out. He was like, should I talk to Juan? I was like, I don't know. He was like, did Jason know? I was like, I know Jason knew about it. Andy knew about it. Everybody knows about it, but that's one of the reasons why that warehouse position was still listed. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to Juan. I was like, all right. So I went out there. I got out there before he did, and I was like, hey man, I was talking to Mike, and I told him I got him up to date on a bunch of stuff, including that you'd always, you know, as far as I know, your plan is to only be here through the end of the year. Like, it's getting to be November, so I included that on him. And like, he didn't look mad. I mean, there's no reason to be mad. Literally he said it every single week since he started. I really don't think there's been unless he was off for a few days, I don't think a single week has gone by where he didn't mention it. Because we're all sick of the bullshit. But that's been his plan from the beginning, and that's fine. He's been the best one out of the 4 that I've trained. He's been the best one. So he can stay as long as he wants to. I've told him this multiple times. Like, I mean, it's going to suck when you leave, but, you know, you can stay as long as you want. And I told Mike that too. I mean, we don't want him to leave, but that's the plan, just so we know. So I had to go. I had shit to go do, but I wanted to tell him so he knew if Mike came and talked to him to expect it. Because neither of us really super like dealing with Mike. Me for my own reasons, but a lot of the new guys have never really been exposed to him before recently. So then later on I hear, well, Juan started texting me a lot, like, I don't appreciate you throwing me under the bus like this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I really don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean throwing me under the bus? Well, you told Mike. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm your boss, and as far as I know, that's the plan. That's been the plan. He recently graduated, or he recently finished his class to get his CDL. So I don't understand the problem. And I really don't. I don't see a problem at all. When I started Essex in 2012, I told them during the interview, I mean, it wasn't even after, it was before I even was offered the job, or even, well, before I accepted it, right in that area, way before I started. I was like, I want you to know, we are only planning on staying here through 2015, because in like 2015, maybe early 2016, my brother-in-law is going to graduate, and we're probably not going to stay here. Because by then we'd learned about this area, the Phoenix area. And well, I mean, obviously I'm driving through it right now in 2025, almost 2026. So we didn't leave the area, which I think is stupid. Really fucking stupid on all of our parts. Because my brother-in-law is still here, my wife and I are still here. Really dumb. But anyway, God, I hate being in this lane when that lane's going that slow. I really fucking do. There we go. Alright, anyway. There's a buffer over there from dumbasses jumping back and forth between those two lanes. But anyway, he was saying I threw him under the bus and shit. He said it a couple times, and I was like, I don't think you understand what throwing under the bus means. Throwing under the bus would be if we were doing something and dropped a machine, and I said you did it, even though I did it. That would be throwing you under the bus. That would be fucking you over for something that wasn't your fault, or fucking you over. It involves fucking people over, minimum. I've looked up so many definitions of throwing someone under the bus, and this doesn't fit that in any way. There's no trouble. I didn't get him in trouble. Mike's not mad. Mike already knew that he was getting a CDL. And none of this is news. But Juan fucking was text bombing me. Just pissed. So I told him, I was like, bro, like, I didn't throw you under the fucking bus. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything bad at all. Like, as an adult, and you're coordinating, you did the right thing saying you only plan to be here to the end of the year. If he wants to stay longer, he can. Nobody's gonna fire him. I mean, what the fuck, dude? But then he told, I started hearing back from texts and hearing back from people in the office that, why did you fuck over Juan? Like, what are you talking about? He said you told Mike that he was gonna quit and he was sick of the place and he gave up and all this shit. I was like, I didn't fucking say any of that shit. I literally didn't say any of that. I didn't even say he was going to quit for sure. I just said his plan all along has only been to stay through the end of the year. And I mean, motherfucker, it's November. I mean, it was the end of October at the time. It wasn't Halloween yet. But I was like, we're fucking coming up on November. It's getting, we gotta fucking be getting resumes. Because if he does decide to leave, we want to have fucking options. So let's say, well, one of the people was going off on me like, well, you're not supposed to take what peers say and go up the chain. I'm like, well, number one, he's not my peer. I'm the warehouse lead, and I'm responsible for it, and I'm above him. He reports to me on a lot of stuff. It's not like we're just both warehouse guys, random ass warehouse guys, and I barked up the chain to get him in trouble. It's nothing like that. And then they said I should apologize. What the fuck should I apologize for? It was just one comment in a bunch of comments, getting Mike up to speed and getting myself up to speed, trying to make sure figure out what the fuck's going on and let him know about Juan. And we both agree we don't want him to fucking leave. If he wants to stay 2 more years, good. He does better than I did at warehouse. Overall. He asks a lot more questions than I ever did. He takes down a lot more information than I ever did. I think it's pointless. He doesn't need all that information. He doesn't need any of that information. All you need is what serial number is going where. What's going on? I don't give a fuck who it's sold to. I don't give a fuck about anything other than I know where it's at. I'll take it where you want it to go. That's it. Nothing else matters. So he does better than me. He wants to know all that shit. Good for him. He's more involved than I was. And regarding all the information and shit. Do other workers like it? I don't know. I honestly don't care. I got way too much shit going on. But I am fucking warehouse lead, and I know, and I feel it. I feel it because there's a long list of shit where they're like, hey, this needs to be done. And I told him this needs to be done. And like, I'll check on it. Like, is this done yet? No. Like, let me know if you don't get to it because I'll do it. And at least half the time, he'll text me or call me or I'll see him. And he'll be like, I'm not going to get time to do that. So I go out there and do it. And there was one time where he didn't get to it and I didn't have time to do it. He said he'd get to it, don't worry about it. He didn't get to it. And then I was like, I'm going to do it. He's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll do it Monday morning before the guy comes in that's going to check on it. So then morning comes and Juan's busy as fuck and I'm mad because I didn't fucking do it Friday. I could have stayed after 20 minutes and got it knocked out. Yeah, but it's last Friday on Halloween. Like, I was talking to a couple people in the office. Well, I was talking to one person, and I was like, dude, Juan's still mad at me. I don't get it. Like, there's nothing to be mad about. And, like, dude won't even talk to me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Be that way. Fuck you. Fuck him then. I was like, whatever. Like, if you're going to be all pissy, I'm just going to go back to my desk. Fuck off. I don't even give a fuck what's going on. If there's anything I need to do, I'll hear about it. But otherwise, you're going to be like that, fuck off. I'm not going to sit back there and feed into this bullshit. And right when I was talking about that, whoops, one of the new accounting people came around and they're like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, Juan's still mad at me. And then they start lecturing me. They're like as far away, like they got nothing to do. I don't even know how the fuck they heard about it. But I know she goes back there to ask him stuff sometimes. Excuse me. So maybe, you know, maybe he told her about it. I've learned from people he's just crying about it to anybody that'll fucking listen. Just talking mad shit. Like, I didn't say any of that, dude. It's so fucking... And then today he wasn't there. And I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as nothing's going on back there, I don't give a fuck at all. If somebody needs something and he's not there, they'll come to me and I'll do it. If there's a truck driver or delivery or something needs dealt with, and he's not here, they get me. So if I didn't know if he was coming in or not. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. If something comes up, I'll hear about it. Somebody will come get me. Or someone else will just deal with it. Because sometimes the tech needs something uncrated, they'll just do it. Or like somebody that, you know, drives, there's all kinds of people that drive the forklift who are around. Sometimes they'll just deal with the truck that comes in or whatever. We all know the fucking deal. Fucking parts guys, they know the fucking deal. Everybody knows the fucking deal. But if anything needs to be done where they need someone else to do it, I'll fucking go do it. Just take care of shit, it's fine. But the parts manager was like, where the fuck is he? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, your warehouse lead, what do you mean you don't know? Like, I don't know, I don't care. Like, he's like, what do you mean you don't care? I was like, dude, I'll take care of whatever needs taken care of. If he's not here and something comes up, it's no problem. Like, yeah, but he's your guy, you should know. I'm like, I should know, you're right, but I don't know. So then he texted him. Like, I don't give a fuck, fuck that guy. If he quit, he quit. You know, we'll deal with that when it comes up. Especially if he's starting all this bullshit in the last couple of weeks. So then I guess he had the day off scheduled. I don't have access to payroll, so I don't fucking see that shit. And since we have like no managers in the building, like no like admin level managers, you know, I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're just trying to get through. Fucking nobody's left in the goddamn building, it seems like. So I just moved my operation back into the warehouse so I could be more on top of it. And, you know, if he's definitely not going to be there, then I'll move my base of operations out there so I can tackle everything immediately. So I don't have to have someone waiting back there. I got to walk all the way the fuck back there from my fucking office. I can just be out there and just do it. I don't give a fuck. It's not 130 degrees in there, so it's pretty nice right now. So I don't mind at all. Plus I get to listen to loud music. Fucking win-win for me. Yeah, that fucking accounting person though, they were like, you need to apologize. I'm like, I didn't do shit. Like, that motherfucker needs to apologize to me. I shouldn't fucking have texts fucking calling me and texting me, what'd you do to Juan? Like, I didn't do anything to Juan. Well, you said you fucking told Mike that he was wanting to quit and sick of all the bullshit and all this. I didn't say any of that. Fucking so tired of it. Like, and I'm not a fucking stitch. There's so much I could have said that I didn't say any of it. I would never do that. I don't fucking do that shit. I know so much about so many people there I can snitch on, but I don't. I would never. People just tell me shit because they thought I'm trustworthy. And I don't fucking appreciate being told that I'm fucking doing all this shit, that I'm not fucking, didn't do any of that shit. So I was kind of hoping he quit. Like, fuck you then. If this is the kind of shit you're gonna give me a silent treatment, and you're gonna fucking lie all this shit to all these fucking people, fuck right off. And I was talking to Mike again recently, like yesterday or the day before, and the parts manager was there. I thought he heard it. I was hoping he heard it. Because I asked Mike, I was like, you're not gonna fire him, right? Like, well, no, we're just worried. I'm like, I can handle his job. I can handle all this, no problem. I've done it before, I'll do it again. It's fine. He's like, no, we're definitely not gonna fire him. We just want to make sure we're prepared. I'm like, that's all I said, no problem. So the parts manager, I told him about it later. He's like, so we get to put his 2-week notice in? I'm like, no shit, he gets to put his 2-week. Nobody ever said that shit. Nobody ever said he was gonna get forced out. I just said keep the fucking resumes coming, just in case. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I might just fucking yell at him next time I see him. Like, hey, motherfucker, what are you telling people? I'm tired. I'll start telling all this shit. I heard all this shit. None of this shit's fucking real. Shut the fuck up. You dumb fuck, or I will start snitching. Fucking, oh, I just missed my turn. I'll go up here. Fucking run your goddamn mouth. Make my goddamn day harder. Because I gotta fucking talk to all these people that are mad at me for shit that didn't fucking happen. Because your big ass fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up.